Hey, everybody, listen, this is Tea Time with the Diva. Grab your tea, grab your coffee. I'm having water this morning, but we got to get into this. This Kim Zolciak and her estranged husband, Kroy, ooh, it's getting nasty. It's getting nasty. Tit for tat. This one is accusing this one of being a drug addict, and now Kroy is accusing Kim of having a gambling problem. Now, we been knew she had an issue. I don't know if I can say a problem. Knew she had an issue with the gambling. If you watch Don't Be Tardy, this chick with the scratch choice and the gambling, she just was getting it in. So Corey, you been knew that your wife had a problem, and I get it. Maybe you were talking to her. Maybe you were trying, but you should have been called for her to have an evaluation and be put into some type of rehab. But you waited until y'all owed the IRS $1.1 million or something like that. You waited until your home was in foreclosure. You waited until she took stacks and stacks and stacks of money out of the joint account and have left you in financial ruins. And now you're awake? Well, you know what? I guess you woke up better late than never. We're going to get into this, guys. But I will say this. Kroy is going to win this battle. They're in a battle right now. And Kroy is going to win. And I'm going to tell you why. Hey, guys, we're going to get into this. Listen, Kim and Kroy are going through a nasty, nasty divorce. And I'm telling you, Kroy is probably going to come out on top. And I'm saying on top loosely because in situations like this, nobody ever wins really, and the kids suffer the most. I'm not sure, but I wish all of these couples who decide that you know what, we just can no longer be together. I wish that they would practice conscious uncoupling. Okay, what is conscious uncoupling? That means we're gonna break up, but we're gonna break up in the nicest way possible. Okay, we're not gonna sling mud at each other. Not gonna call each other nasty, dirty, filthy names, and we're not gonna put all of these accusations out there, especially when we have kids. Now, everybody owns a piece of the demise in the relationship. In Kroy, although I do believe that what you're accusing Kim of is true because it's documented on your show, Don't Be Tardy. But you know what though, Kroy? You should have been got her help. So it's your fault too that y'all owe $1.1 million to the IRS or whatever that crazy number is. It's your fault also, Kroy, that the home is in foreclosure. Okay, or was, whatever the situation is going on with the home. Is your fault also, Kroy, that y'all in financial ruins because you allowed her to run amok with the money and just spend it on whatever and not stop her? You're the man of the household. Lock down that account. You should have got her help sooner. But I guess it's better late than never. Now let's get into why Kroy is going to win this thing, because all his lawyer has to do is pull the footage from Don't Be Tardy, and they're going to be on their way to winning this situation. Kim, I wish you the best. Now let's talk about this. Let's get into this. Okay, Kim got it bad. She got it bad with the scratch offs and the gambling. Okay, inside Kim Zolciak's gambling habits, what the Don't Be Tardy alum has said about casinos and more. So out of her own words is going to take her down. Her own words is going to take her down. Don't Be Tardy for alum Kim Zolciak has recently made headlines for her shocking divorce from estranged husband Kroy Biermann. Since In Touch confirmed the news of their split in May 2023, fans are wondering whether the divorce has anything to do with the ongoing financial problems that the pair has faced. Not to mention the rumors that Kim has a gambling problem. So does the former Real House wife gamble? Woo, does she? What has Kim Zolciak said about gambling? During a December 2020 episode of Don't Be Tardy, the reality TV personality enjoyed a trip to Las Vegas with her family, where fans saw her freely feed $100 bills. Listen, I'm not one to gamble. I just can't. Listen, I'll throw my money away on the shoe. We all got our vice. A shirt, some clothes, some fashion, some food. Okay? But in a slot machine, just $100 bills, I would pass out into a slot machine during her several-hour casino visit. Kim noted that she gambled enough money to buy an RV, according to the Daily Mail. Whew, Kroy, this is your fault. This was back in 2020. I would have been up a whole RV, actually, had I just stopped while I was ahead, but I just can't help it. I kind of broke even, she said during a confessional. Planet Hollywood and Caesars, let's be honest, they do know us. She said they know us, Kroy, so she wasn't going to these casinos alone. Now, you might have been watching her or the kids while she was gambling, but you helped her. Though Kim did not publicly state how much she gambled away during her Vegas trip, Radar Online reported she lost about $30,000. Yikes! $30,000 that could have went to household items or bills in the IRS. Now, I want to know what I'm curious about is, with Toni Braxton, they embarrassed her when she owed the IRS. They came, got her Grammys, got her Tiffany dishes, and everything she owned to make good on the bill. Why have they not come by their house and collected some chandeliers and stuff? Isn't that interesting? And take that ring off her finger and pawn it and get their money. It's funny how some people get away with stuff and others don't, but we're going to carry on. During a previous Don't Be Tardy episode that aired in October 2016, that show was on a long time. But anywho, we're going to continue, okay? Viewers watch Kim lose $25,000 while visiting a Montana casino per Bravo. This is all footage that Kroy and his lawyer can get. She just take the family money and go puff it out the window. I bet big to win big. But when you're losing, it definitely becomes more of a nuisance than anything. And then I start getting pissed, she said. When I start losing my effing mind. This came out of Kim's own mouth. So imagine, she was a tyrant. And let's be clear, she lost a lot. And the reason why I'm going to say she lost a lot, and I'm going to go, I guess I throw allegedly in it. The reason why I'm saying she lost a lot is, gambling is like a 1 in a million chance of you winning. So most people who gamble, they lose more than they win. Perhaps the most memorable episode, however, was in 2014. When Kim admitted she lost around $250,000. Now, this problem dates back to 2014. Come on, Kroy, it's 2023. While on a trip to the Bahamas, not only that, but she also was seen purchasing multiple scratch-offs while on her way to Florida for a vacation. I love to gamble. This is out of her mouth. She said, I love to gamble, but there is no casino here in Georgia. So the only way to get my thrill is to buy scratch-offs, Ken said during the episode. In Georgia, there is not a casino. So the closest thing to a slot machine is a scratch-off ticket. Every time we head to Destin, Kroy and I stop at some gas station and get our scratch-offs. Kroy, you are a part of the problem. You helped her with her behavior and her addiction. So, Kroy, you got to take ownership in this too. I'm not sure how much I won this time, but I think I broke even. It's all good fun, and I do it responsibly. Well, no, you didn't, boo, because you're owed the IRS. No, you didn't, boo, because you got a foreclosure. No, you didn't, boo, because right now you and your family are in financial ruins. How much money does Kim Zolciak owe? In October 2022, In Touch confirmed that Kim and Kroy failed to repay a loan of $300,000 that they took on their home in Georgia, and they were facing foreclosure as a result. Though In Touch confirmed in February 2023 that the mansion was scheduled to be sold at auction 1 month later, Entertainment Tonight reported that the house was taken off the auction block. Still a mystery who helped them with that debacle. In May 2023, TMZ reported that their estranged spouses owed $1.1 million in unpaid taxes, interest, and penalties to the IRS for the years 2013, 2017, and 2018, in addition to $15,000 to the state of Georgia for the year 2018. This is disgusting. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. Why did Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann's divorce? Why are they divorced? In May 2023, both Kim and Kroy filed for the divorce, with the former linebacker facing filing on May 5th, and the reality TV personality following a contested divorce on May 7th. In Touch confirmed. In Kroy's filings, he can claim that his and Kim's marriage was they're done. Ain't no way to repair it. And is seeking temporary and permanent sole legal and physical custody of their 4 children. Kroy Jr., Cash, Kane, and Kaya. Listen, beautiful names. I loved how they did all the Ks. Okay. Who are presently in his care. Ooh. Kim and Kroy also share daughters Brielle and Ariana from a previous relationship. For the Bravo alums part, Kim asked for alimony and child support and requested her maiden name to be restored. She also asked for legal fees to be paid. Well, child, how can he pay? Y'all don't have no money. Y'all both need to go to the local Target or wherever, get a job, and pay your lawyer, and he pay his. Kroy later accused Kim of gambling away their marital funds when he filed a motion for a psychological evaluation, according to the court documents obtained by In Touch. Per the documents, Kroy claimed that the reality star admitted to him that she spent a lot of money and spent a lot of time and money online gambling and other betting games. Whew, good gosh. He stated that the compulsion has financially devastated the parties, and that Kim is so consumed with online gambling that she's not able to properly care for their children. She got it bad. After noting that he's concerned for their children, Kroy argued it is in the family's best interest for Kim to be psychologically evaluated for any underlying mental issues that could include depression, anxiety, narcissistic personality disorder, bipolar disorder, and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. I mean, he threw the bucket on her. Additionally, he requested that Kim be ordered to undergo psychological testing performed by a licensed psychologist to make sure she is capable of parenting. The legal request came 5 days after the In Touch confirmed on May 17 that Kim petitioned the Superior Court of Fulton County, Georgia, to have Kroy undergo a drug test. Whew, they said if you or anyone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Well, Kroy should have been called that number. So, Kroy, I'm feeling for you. I believe with every word you're saying because we've seen evidence of it. But you know what? You knew this. I mean, this chick been doing this since 2014. That's documented. It is now 2023, almost a whole decade later. Listen, guys, this is nasty. It's definitely a tit for tat. I think Kroy was in that house watching and caring for those kids the whole time. And, you know, he finally woke up. And it's a shame, these 4 kids, but you know what? Kids are resilient. So they can bounce back. Hopefully, or maybe Kim can go into some type of rehab program for all of these situations that are being alleged and get the help that she needs. And I hope that the daughters, her 2 older daughters, were not severely impacted by their situation and have adopted similar habits like their mama. That's what I'm hoping for. So listen, guys, chat with me in the comments. And when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. Don't forget to hit the like button. And I'll see y'all in the next video. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see y'all soon.